Little Sweden, a lovely getaway in London. London is a great place to pay a visit to say the absolute least. One of the many things which happens to make London the unique city that it is the fact that there are so many cultures from different countries which are incorporated in the fabric that makes up the city. Sweden is supposed to be one of the most beautiful countries in the world, and this can be said to be rightly so. However, when a person is traveling and happens to be paying a visit to London, he or she can do a lot of stuff related to Sweden. If a person is so taken up by Sweden that he or she is of the intention to incorporate something which relates to the country in his or her daily life, he or she should keep in mind that the 4th of October happens to be the day which celebrates cinnamon buns, and in true spirit, he or she can keep in accordance with the celebrations by wolfing down a few buns, which he or she will relish, without a doubt. In recent years, the number of residents in London who are originally from Sweden has been on the rise, and it can be said that this is a trend which is really not entirely to be attributed to a certain Freddie Ljungberg. A large portion of the Swedish residents in the capital city of the United Kingdom happen to reside in the western part of Marylebone. There are a lot of Scandinavian shops which are to be visited when a person is in London, and the first place to start is a shop which goes by the name of Scandium, which is a great place to pick up some furniture. When a person is planning to pay a visit to the city and discover the Swedish side of the capital, he or she would need to find a hotel which provides him or her with a comfortable room for the night, as well as a location which is apt and appropriate, as booking a room at a hotel which does not seem to be located in that good an area can go quite some way in reducing the quality of the experience a person has during his or her time in London. A hotel by the name of the M by Montcalm Shoreditch London Tech City Hotel happens to be a hotel which is very popular with people who are visiting London, and is said to be a hotel to book at, as a person who does so is guaranteed to have a perfect stay, at least from the point of view of the hotel. When a person feels that the hunger pangs are striking him or her while he or she is going about the Swedish elements in the city, one of the things which can be done by him or her is to buy himself or herself some licorice. It can be said that this happens to be an acquired taste, and it is surely perfectly normal if a person finds that he or she is not a fan of this popular eatable. If he or she would like to eat something which has greater potential of filling his or her stomach, he or she can surely head over to Nordic Bakery, which has made a name for itself as one of the most popular cafes in all of the city. Out here, a nice, hot cup of coffee can be very well supplemented with some bread. It is out here that a person can take part in the quintessentially Swedish tradition that is fika. This is a term which relates to the consumption of coffee and something edible like a bun while socializing with a few friends. While Baker Street is very popular on account of the fictional detective who typifies the literary achievements of London, Crawford Street, which joins Baker Street, is important to be kept in mind. This can be said to be so as it is on this street that a shop by the name of Totally Swedish is located. This is a great place to go to in order to get a bit of exposure to some of the current Swedish media, be it in the form of magazines or books. In addition to this, a person who is paying a visit to the store can also pick up some cured meats or some herring for himself or herself to take back, which is something that can be said to be a rather good idea.